Tony and Dak, and in today's episode, we will be going through our Tailing with TD. For those of you that don't know, that means we are going through our weekly pick'ems, our Survivor, and our weekly bet, which has been 15 weeks in, and we still don't have a win. So I wouldn't recommend tailing our bet, but you know what? It's for the fun. It's for content. If you do want to make a bet,
For the plot.
if you want to make a bet, go ahead and just throw my pick'ems in the money line because I haven't lost a game in a hot minute. Hence why the last couple episodes have been called Keeping the Streak or something along those lines. I'm like Undertaker when it comes to keeping these streaks with pick'ems. Undefeated. Anyways, until Roman Reigns comes in and ruins it, or Brock Lesnar or somebody stupid that didn't deserve it. Anyways, let's get to the episode. Kicking us off, we have our pick'ems from week 15. Once again, I went undefeated as I foreshadowed. The Texans beat the Cardinals. They stomped them out. The Chargers beat the Chiefs, as I expected. I didn't think it was going to be that close. I think it definitely helped that Patrick Mahomes got hurt. No shade there, not this time. And then the Bears stomped out the Browns, as I expected. Dak once again dropped the ball every time I don't know what he was thinking there with the Giants. That's a spread line you take, not a money line. You madman. That's why we haven't won any bets this year.
Tell me about it.
The Jags and the Seahawks make sense, but the Giants, man, that dream died when Malik Neighbors got hurt.
Well, Jade Daniels wasn't playing, so I was like, maybe they'll.
Yeah, but Marcus Mariota's been doing a good job with the Commanders, as well as the job as you can, anyways. Our this week's pick'ems, I'm trying to throw Dak a bone here. I'm putting a lot on the line here. I have a disgusting streak going on in this pick'ems series, and
gonna go 0 for 3 this week.
And I have put a lot on the line. I'm putting my hand on the table to keep it family friendly, and I'm willing to let it be chopped off based on how this is going. I think the Falcons beat the Cardinals. I don't think that's too crazy. Especially if Drake London plays or Kyle Pitts does what he did last week, bonkers. Sprinkle in some Bijan Robinson for me for my playoffs. That'd be great. The Titans against the Chiefs. Here's why I have the Titans beating the Chiefs. 1, Patrick Mahomes is hurt. 2, this would be a totally different story if this was in Kansas City. It's in Tennessee, right? Not that Tennessee has some great home advantage, but they're away. They are heartbroken. Seeing Chris Jones, he looked like a broken man. Travis Kelce has nothing to play for. Chris Jones has nothing to play for. Andy Reid has been on the hot seat, depending on who you talk to. And Gardner Minshew sucks at football. And they don't have a run game. Whereas you have the Titans, who have been feisty, at least a little feisty. Tony Pollard's had a couple big runs in the last couple weeks.
Biased, guys. He just likes the Raiders.
I'm not biased this time. I promise you. I've picked the Chargers. I've picked against the Raiders the last couple weeks. I don't want to hear it. And then the Patriots, I have beating the Ravens as a bounce-back week. I don't think the Ravens are that great this year, obviously, because they're not even winning their division when who could be a grandpa is starting for the Steelers. But anyways.
He'd have to get married first.
Well,
and not fake it.
He wouldn't have to get married. He could just have a kid, and, But anyways, your turn.
Yeah, I don't even remember who I have.
You threw a bunch of slow balls down the middle. I can't wait for the Seahawks to beat the Rams.
Those don't work.
I can't. So Dak chose the Niners versus the Colts, the Rams versus the Seahawks, and the Bills versus the Browns. Those are some slow balls.
It's not gonna work. One of them is gonna lose.
Yeah, it's gonna be
probably gonna beat the Niners.
It's gonna be the Rams. The Rams are gonna lose to the Seahawks. Just because it wouldn't make sense.
Because then the Niners will be the number 1 seed in the NFC.
Yeah, it's going to be the game that makes the least amount of sense. I guess the Browns beating the Bills would make the least amount of sense, but it's the Rams, especially if Devontae is actually hurt. Not that Puka couldn't handle it. It's
Puka's
just a big.
Also been kind of banged up as well. So
well, there you go. It's unless Tutu Atwell comes and goes crazy.
He's back. He just came back. So
because I think if I'm not mistaken, the Seahawks have a good run defense too.
Jordan Whittington is going to be catching passes for Matthew Stafford this week.
Yeah. Okay. Next slide. Survivor week 15. We both faded. Well, Dak got lucky with the Niners against the Chargers. Well, they win by 5 points, if that. No, it's not even the Chargers. You
the Titans.
You did the slide wrong. That's what it was. I faded you so hard in last episode when I was recording by myself, because I was like, dude, the Niners are not beating the Chargers, and then you did it wrong. It says Niners versus Chargers. You ding dong.
Oh, it's supposed to be Niners versus Titans.
Yeah, I was recording. I was like,
16.
what is this kid talking about? I was like, this
16.
kid. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
16.
Yeah,
Played the Titans.
makes a lot more sense. And then the Eagles skunked the Raiders. The backups were in by the start of the fourth quarter, so that's all you need to know.
Scout team.
Scout team. I am going out on a whim again. I'm having some fun with these last couple weeks.
You ain't got no teams left, guys.
I have the Saints beating the Jets. I think that's a fun game. I think it could happen. Tyler Shuck is having a decent season. He's learning stuff. Kellen Moore's a solid offensive mind. Then Dak's taking the easy route and picking against the Raiders. There's no shot that the Raiders win unless they bring out Aiden O'Connell, the GOAT. If Aiden O'Connell brings his mustache out and starts, dude, the Raiders are winning, and I'm going to be so upset about it.
He wants Fernando Mendoza.
I just want change. I want Pete Carroll gone, and I want change. I want Derek Carr back's what I want.
Yeah, it's not happening.
I know it's not happening, but that's what I want.
Fever dream.
I want it bad. Okay, on to the namesake of our episode, our Tailing with TD. For those of you that are unaware of betting lingo, I was when we started this. But tailing is where we make a parlay, and then you tail the bet. You also place it and hope that
You
it
follow
wins.
it.
You fail it. You follow it, yeah. So far,
Fail
we
it.
are
Already setting him up for failure.
what would be 0-15. We have not made
Well, we're 0-14. We're 0-13. There's been 2 weeks we didn't bet. So
I
we're
said
0
we would be 0-15. So, yeah. Instead, we're 0-13 because we haven't placed 2 bets. But Texans -14, Falcons money line, Jets Saints over 40.5. I kind of like that. Christian McCaffrey touchdown. I don't love the spread, but I like the rest of it.
You think your scout team is gonna come within 14
Bet
points?
responsibly. It's just the Texans aren't the same offense that the Eagles are. You know, like Nico Collins has the opportunity to go absolutely nuclear.
He's gonna have 2 touchdowns this weekend.
I sure hope so. No. I just want Pete Carroll fired.
That's a weekly occurrence.
I was big into hiring Pete Carroll, but man, has he let me down in a big way.
That's just a common occurrence as a Raiders fan.
Yeah, it's because we don't get the good guys. We didn't get Ben Johnson. We didn't get Liam Cohen. We didn't get Mike Vrabel. Some people are saying that we could bring in not Cliff Kingsbury. Who's the dude on the Seahawks? He's their offensive coordinator. He was just with the Saints. Yes, Clint Kubiak. Yeah, I would be okay with that. Young offensive mind with a quarterback. Young offense. That has a lot of potential. All you got to do is facelift that defense and get the offensive scheme squared away, and that offensive line. I think we have playmakers. Why are we're talking about the
Scout
Raiders?
team.
We're talking about
Scout
the
team.
Raiders. The only thing scout team. Listen, Kenny Pickett and Geno Smith suck at football. I will never disgrace my Aiden O'Connell's name ever. That's our Tailing with TD episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope we win a bet this week. Hope we get you guys some money. Hope we get us some money. By us, I mean Dak, because I haven't bet that parlay in a while because I have no more DraftKings money. But that doesn't matter. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that fun stuff. Let us know down below what bets you will be placing, what pick'ems you would have, what survivors you would have, all that fun stuff. And we will see you guys next week Don't forget to like all the videos that we've posted already this week. Depending on how much time I have this weekend, I might do another stream. If you were able to, I streamed NCAA 26 the other day. I think I lost that
Team's
game.
awful.
I
This
think
team's awful, guys.
my team is not awful. Listen, I joined a dynasty 12 years late. I think I get a pass. I inherited a team with nobody that I would play with outside of the quarterback. So I think I get a pass. Anyways, keep your eye out for a live stream. That's video game wise and all that fun stuff. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.